Hi, I wanted to talk with you about something that's been on my mind fairly recently. Some of you may be taking care of someone, a child or teenager, an adult, an older person that may be nonverbal. They could be deaf, um, but they're hard to communicate with, and they get upset, they get frustrated, they get mad, they shut down, they're going, I don't want you here. And it could be for a variety of different reasons. I had a client that I was working with who his mother said he had a low IQ, but I was later wondering if maybe he was autistic, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter, does it? But he was deaf, and his mother sent him to an oral school to try to teach him to speak, which he did not. He tried to speak some, but he didn't learn a lot of sign language, and so it became very difficult to communicate with him. And as his mother got older, she just couldn't handle him, and he would get very frustrated very, very easily. And then I realized that he did not know how to finger spell. So when you first go into the doctor, and the doctor and the medical assistant says, "Hi, my name is Amber, and I'm here to help you get ready for the doctor." Well, I know what that means, and probably you do too. But for some reason, he did not know what that meant. He goes, "Get ready for the doctor. I mean, I came here. What is she doing to help me get ready?" And so I finally had to learn, like, "Hi, I'm here to help you take your blood pressure, your temperature before doctor comes in." Sometimes I didn't even do that much. I'd say, "Hi, I'm here to take your blood pressure and your temperature." Oh, okay. Because a lot of times he'd already do his the weight as soon as they walk in and take their weight. And then they ask him, and I said, "Oh, she's gonna ask you a bunch of questions." And he'd say, like, "Why? What?" And it's usually, do you have any pain? And are the medicines, they would do a list, or are you taking any? Are you taking this, this, and this? But he didn't know how to finger spell. And so I would normally, sometimes I do know what the medications are for, but if it's not within the realm of that appointment, if I wasn't there for that, then I don't know what the medication's for. So I would ask, "Okay, what is that for?" And then they say blood pressure, or it's for thyroid or whatever it is. And so I would just say, "Oh, are you taking the medicine, blood pressure medicine you still take? Yes or no?" And then I'd say, "Oh, your hand, did you take that cream? Do you still use that?" And he'd say no. But when I got to, like, "Do you still have pain?" Pain. It was, "I don't have pain in my chest." And I'm thinking, okay, this is the sign for pain. It's just in front of you. If I wanted to say if you have pain in your chest, I would hear, because you can say, "Do you have a headache? Do you have an earache?" Because you ask children that, right? Or does your throat hurt? But if they don't know the sign, or it doesn't compute, you would have to go, "Oh, does it hurt? Ow!" Or those kinds of things. And those are the things that I had to really do that with for him as an adult. But I had to work really, really hard, because sometimes the doctor wants to know specific things. With children, it's a little bit different, but with an adult, they want to know more specific things. And uh, you have to, it was frustrating for me, because I'm thinking, how I'm the interpreter, I'm here to help the communication between the doctor and the patient. What is it that I can do? And so I'd have to get pretty creative, and don't give up, and get to the very simplest thing. If they say, "Do you have pain?" "I don't have pain in my chest," or "You have a throat pain," because you're trying to pull them, saying whether they have pain. You may know they don't have a sore throat, but they do have pain, but you just don't know where, or you don't know what's causing the issue. And so you may have to just continue going, "Oh, was that hurt?" Or, make all these facial expressions if they don't know the sign for hurt, or sick. Like I would do sick, and he goes, "I don't have a headache," and so but it's just really working super hard. But he would get so frustrated, and it got to where I was the only interpreter that he would allow with him, because I was the only one that would work super hard that way, and I already knew he didn't know how to finger spell. And the other interpreters, that's the first thing they want to do. "Ho, ho, hi, my name is Amber. I'm here to help you get ready for the doctor." And for whatever reason, he would, from the get go, he would, like, "I don't need an interpreter. I'm confused. I don't know what you're talking about." And so if you have that situation, regardless of who it is, get down to the basics. And you may have to get creative with it. like, "Oh, your foot," because like I would do foot. This is the sign for foot. But he did not understand that. He was like, "What are you doing with your hand?" And I would point to it like, "Oh, does your toe hurt?" And he's like, "My finger does not hurt." And so you may have to actually just go to your toe and go, "Oh, does it still hurt? Does it hurt?" Or like, "Ow!" Or if he doesn't understand hurt. So sometimes you have to get super creative. And so it's not the sign language per se, it's how you present it. And it's like, what is it that he or she understands, or what don't they understand, and what could help me do that? Are you hungry? Did you eat yet? Or, are you thirsty? You need a drink? Or, you just have to really pull out that information. And I had to work with this patient on quite a few things, dermatology, podiatry. He had a hernia, and so and some other things, and it was very, very difficult. But I guess my whole point is, I don't want you to give up. I don't want you to stop, or because you can get really upset and going, I don't know, I'm just trying to help or whatever. And it's very easy to do that, and it would be taxing for me to work with him on those particular days. But, I would just try to think, "Oh, okay, we're going to this appointment for this, and how can I say that, or how can I say this if he doesn't understand that?" And that's what you need to do. Get down to the basics, find out what they do understand, and then go with that. And they will appreciate that because they can then communicate. It's just like a child who's 2 or younger. They get so frustrated so fast, so easy, that just so quick because they either don't understand or they cannot make themselves understood. And it's very frustrating for them. And so I just wanted to kind of give you that encouragement and kind of give you some little tips. I hope you have a good one. Bye.